Feature Friday.
The freshest.
What's up, people? Welcome to Feature Friday. Hey! I'm alone. Yes. Waleska is actually still in the room, present. Say hello, mate. Hello. As you can tell, she is not very well at the moment. She's slowly recovering. In case you didn't know, she's injured her back in the past, and now she's unfortunately re-injured herself. But the show, unfortunately, is...
Show must go on.
It's gonna happen without Ballet. However, she's here, so we will get to see some of her thoughts, I guess, or maybe you'll hear her giggle in the background. Will you not?
Correct.
Is Waleska still gonna be present? Yeah. Very nice. Those are definitely not sound effects I found on YouTube. I thought this time around we would do something that I haven't done in a while, which is I want to catch up on a lot of the stuff that's going on in the Filipino music industry. So we will check out like hip hop, of course, because that's what I love. There's also Bandang Lapis, who they've been going very, very viral. One of their performances in Wish Bus, so we're definitely gonna check that out. There's also something called Hip Hop Asia, which has like Loonie and that guy JRLDM. Skusta Clee has released music. Shanty Dope has released music. So I thought we'll check all of those stuff out. And without any further ado, I thought we'll begin with Bandang Lapis, ladies and gentlemen. Any announcements I have to say today? No, I think we're all cool. Merry Christmas, jolly. Next week we'll definitely do a Christmas podcast. Hopefully Bale will be able to join me on that one. If not, we will do probably like Christmas music from all over the world. You know, that would be quite a good idea. We did it last year, and it was really, really fun. But let's begin. Bandang Lapis. Go find some popcorn, yeah? Because Bandang Lapis are about to heat it up. It has like 10 million views, dude. 9.3. Exit.
Wish 107.5.
All together. Mahal ko. Is that just like his signature glasses? You know, those are the glasses. Or maybe they're the only ones he owns. Who knows?
Maybe it's like Robert Downey Jr. You know how he
Robert Downey Jr. had glasses, like, he was only got one.
glasses.
Yeah, then little did we know, those are the only ones he owned. He always looks like he's in another world when he sings. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Feature Friday. God, he's good. Because they're essentially a rock. What the fuck? Yeah, I was about to say, there's so many more sounds that they're probably not showing. Because they're essentially like a rock band, from my understanding. But I presume that some of the most popular stuff that they have as well is like the slower balladeer, acoustic songwriter type of feel of stuff. He always does get transported somewhere else where he... I have found the lyrics, by the way, so we'll check them out. There you go. Uh-huh. Nice. Don't you feel like, genuinely, when he's singing, he's like in another planet? Like, if you just look at him, the way he sings, he's like, I'm just somewhere else, mate. Like, I'm probably being transported in the story I'm telling and reminiscing on memories.
That genre really gives that effect, though. It's so immersive.
Yeah, it does. Well, essentially, even for me, it's like, and this is just experiencing the song without the lyrics. Just kind of building on the musical aspects of things, but it still takes you away, and it kind of, you start feeling yourself being less and less present in the now and more focused on either the past or what could have been. What a good composition. It's also super cool. I mean, yeah, I think I am correct. They're essentially a rock band, and you can really tell that in this type of arrangements that they seem to fall under a lot of the stuff that they do. Just keep going. I love his voice. It's so cool. Oh, the higher octave is the keys on the guitar. Pangarap sa buhay. Pangarap ko, ibigin ka. Pangarap ko, ibigin ka. Oh, nice. What the? That just feels like one of those arrangements I would definitely forget. You know? Another one. Oh, Jesus. Nice. It's the drama. Dope. Quite a large band as well. I want to learn where Bandang Lapis, how they came about. It says pop band. I wouldn't really, I guess you could say they're pop. Pop rock. Bandang Lapis is a pop band from Rizal, Philippines, known for their viral All Tagalog compositions online. The band is composed by Lester Abaño, Mark J. Nievas, Lenrey Beltran, Ryan Paul Maranga, and Jomari Luna, Leandro Repuno, and Ivan Morayos. And they have one. Oh my God, they have an acoustic album. Don't mind if I do. Viva Records. With Laika. Laika's on this.
Oh yeah, because she's under the same label.
I love how he sounds like. gonna find the lyrics to this. People search up the chords. Yeah, I don't think I can find the lyrics for the previous one. But I think from what people were saying in the comments, it's like fun fact, and then they proceed to speak in Tagalog. Thanks, bro. Thanks. I'm gonna comment here. I'm gonna say, what a song. Wish English subs. Love it, guys. You know what's funny? Some Waleska's account is not even my account. So then people think it's always Walucha. But go show that comment and that video all the love in the world. So then people know when Waleska comes through the comment section, it must be a good video, ladies and gentlemen. It must be a good video. Now, let me change your spirit. You know what I feel like I'm doing? I feel like I'm hosting a radio show rather than a podcast.
Essentially the same thing.
Right, they're essentially what it is. And I guess today we should give congratulations to Walucha for 800,000 subscribers. I think this is the first podcast we do since you reached 800,000 subscribers or something like that. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Nice. Okay, let's continue. Let me lift up your spirits now. I want to check out this. I haven't checked this out. And a lot of people have been requesting it. Skusta Clee has released another song called Solo. He's with Panty Droppers. And I think he has English lyrics. Yes, English, United States. What is wrong with you? Why not the London, the good way, the only way? Get on the sauce. Here we go. Shout out Skusta. Shout out X-Battalion. Shout out John Roa. We haven't had Skusta on the podcast, have we? He's never been. I'd love to have him. I think it will be an interesting talk. Mogo. Oh, you know what they should do? They should.
Yeah, but those 808s are so good.
They should add the lyrics like this. This is perfect. Please, people, copy Skusta. But also have the not the Romanized, just the Tagalog lyrics as well. I love going like, paubaya kumpas, you know, dito ka lang hanggang dito. You know what I mean? I love fucking following the lyrics. Well, actually, it's not like this. Get away. It's just like you know that. You know, when I was a kid, you know these statues here, like this. You know, statues. We used to have like one like that at home. Well, actually, not at home. In my father's office. Look at the thing.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I used to draw all over those motherfucking statues when I was little. All over. And you can imagine all types of stuff I was drawing up all that stuff. I didn't know they were expensive or whatever. I just thought they were there to be a canvas, a representation of art. Therefore, it can be enhanced with kids, children's drawings. Now he's got a little one now, so he's gonna have to go through that. Vibe. Do this solo. This is why he deserves a lot of credit, because obviously the composition itself, you would argue that it's quite a cyclical song. A lot of these things can become redundant. It's one composition, it's one soundtrack, one instrumental, and it's just essentially looping itself. But what you have to give Skusta a lot of credit for, I feel, is, and it's similar to other kind of like modern R&B artists like Chris Brown, like. I guess you could put Tori in that category, Skusta from all over the world. You can put like maybe someone from Korea that I can think of. You can put like Gray in those categories. Jimmy Brown from Thailand. You can think of J-Park from Korea. You can think of sort of these individuals, right, that do this sort of style of music, modern R&B. And what they deserve credit for a lot of the time is their ability to create melodious compositions that are so heavily intertwined with both the beat and then sort of their cadence that it's sort of inevitable that they're gonna cause or ignite this reaction in people of, this is quite bouncy, this is quite fun, this is not a party track, but a track that you can always find enjoyment in, and they have obviously a lot of replayable value, which is a very hard thing to do when you create a song that becomes replayable, that it does say something to the quality of that song. You could argue again that this is perhaps not the most musical intricate things, but I think you should probably focus more on the positive aspect of things. It's very hard to make a very highly streamable song, a highly replayable song, and a song that can carry so much cadence throughout. However, I do understand it can be someone's cup of tea. It cannot be another person's not cup of tea. It is mine. And he's able to replicate this live quite well, so... See this? That's what it fucking... How do you say dog? Bara bara. What's bara bara? I like that word. Sueldo means salary, same in Spanish. That's actually so weird. I've never heard that word in fucking years. Sueldo. Chumengo. Bobo means stupid. Nice, same in Spanish. Toloso. Solo. What video as well? The irony is he doesn't need that auto-tune thing. It's the style that he decides to go with. But that is so funny. Like the 50 Cent or Skusta Clee. When it going solo. Can't recognize that note, is it? I have no idea. It says Skusta Clee, but it reminds me of something. It's like...
Love the drama of this section.
Yeah, it's 5, isn't it? It's Skusta Clee, bro. It's like... I love that idea behind it. Magisa. Clean. Very nice. I want to know who the dancers were. Don't know why I'm watching these at 480p. Jesus, when you can go all the way to 4K. Wow, that is a completely different... Nice. Props to him for going the extra mile as well with it.
It reminds me, that water section reminds me of Jackson Wang's Blue.
Yeah, there'd actually be a really good collab. I think them two, Skusta and Jackson. I actually think X Battalion and Jackson, if they, if they ever get together and doing something, I don't know what 808s. I mean, 808 sometimes gets involved with stuff in the what is it? 88 Rising gets sometimes involved with stuff in the Philippines. I don't know if Jackson's with them anymore, but
Yeah, no, they're still working in partnership. They just did the 88 in the clouds.
right, and he was there right
festival,
live.
and Jackson was there, but so was SB19.
Oh, very nice. So maybe the worlds will collide once for all. I'm very happy to see sort of the Filipino music industry be rising and rising and rising. I think it's very hard to not want for things to happen faster, for them. But I think consistency like this, consistently dropping stuff that's very high quality, and obviously this consistency also requires resources and a lot of backing behind it. But I think people like Skusta, I think Flo G is doing quite well, right? He's touring in Canada, it seems. So all these lads are doing fairly well for themselves. Obviously in the P-pop scene, like SB19, I think the lads are doing fairly well. They've had a very successful year. All began with Bazinga going fucking triple, quadruple, number one, whatever the fuck it was, and now they're closing the year quite strong with a lot of music. So it's a good time to be a OPM fan, I guess, or a Filipino R&B fan, and just a music fan overall. It's been a fucking insane year for music from all over the world. That is my objective, essentially, at some point, that it doesn't no longer have any labels. It's, I guess, I mean, at the same time, you don't kind of want to lose that, not heritage, but that label of your country, because it kind of makes you hold it with pride. But it's like the same with like K-pop, P-pop, T-pop, C-pop. It's like it's just pop from a different part of the world. You know what I mean? They do things very differently in all these industries, but quality of music, I think, is essentially what matters. Let's move on to let's check this out. This is like, it's very well produced from what I saw in the preview. Because obviously I have to check. To check it's not shit. And this is the regionals, which I think it might be like a battle thing, and it's a Hip Hop Asia. It has Loonie, it has the guy JRLDM. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I do apologize. JRLDM. John PROTEGE, ARKHO, MHOT, and ILLMIND. I mean, sick production. Come on. The regionals. It's a sci-fi, it's a hip sci-fi. Every time videos begin like this and like that, it always reminds me of like gente del barrio. Like that means like people from the hood, like in Venezuela, like Huacara, like Trujillo. You know what I mean? It reminds you like those type of places that are like kind of like rough, mental. Got the coordinates in case you get lost, papi. Put the goddamn lyrics. This is a global stage. Come on. Oh, wow. Complex fucking tempo play. Jesus Christ. Nice. That's also a brutal reality a lot of the time, because that's essentially how rap comes to be. That there is a ever growing insecurity of yourself. Like you don't know if your art is actually good enough to get you out of the hood, you know. And I think that's why you build this ego and you build this kind of, it's kill or be killed, you know. It's dog eats dog in the road, bro. Like it's that rough. So I like that sentence a lot. You don't. Let me hear that bar again. I'm trying to shoot my shot. Sweep them off their feet. I'll let you down easy. Yeah, you gotta have faith in yourself because you might never believe you might make it off of the streets. That's fucking clean, dude. Who made this beat? Oh, he's that guy of the group. You know, he's that guy. The guy that's like thinking, dude, all the fucking time. His brain never stops. Teta. Archipelago. Dude, also, what the absolute production of these videos is a joke. I'm telling you, that's what I mean. It's like, it's just music from all over the world, bro. And you gotta be able to dive. The only annoying bit at the moment is that you have to kind of know about these industries and you kind of have to be diving into them consistently. But even us, who were very obviously keen with the Filipino music industry, the Thai, Malaysia, you know, sort of the Asian music industry, both South Asia and Southeast Asia. And I didn't fucking know about this. This released a month ago. 3 months ago, bro. That is a disrespect for me not checking this out. Show that love anywhere I can. And you can't tell me like your excuses. I don't understand what they're saying. Do you understand future, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Murderer. He's coming for heads. What a video. Loonie. Loonie's gotta be in people's like hit list. There's gotta be like this guy's the shit said about people on Flip to is mental. I'd love him to collaborate with like reggaeton or, well, actually, real Spanish rap. Yeah. That's high quality as hell, dude. Jesus, look at that. That's my favorite shot. Awesome. The regionals. Director Jan. What the? Mawo. Damn, I'd love for that guy to keep getting busier and busier, dude. This is unreal. Written by themselves. Good on them. Class. Absolute class. That's what I mean. It's like, it's so, again, like we're so deep into this and still I missed that completely. Let's I haven't heard from YB Neet in a while. Same as Flo G. They did collaborate and it's been doing very well for them on the Wish Bus. By the way, I do have a question. If you're from the Philippines or if you follow the kind of Filipino music industry quite closely, especially rap. And the Wish Bus, it seems to absolutely kick ass, dude. Like some of the most popular videos on the Wish Bus lately, especially like because they post a lot, right? They post a lot of performances and stuff like that. But some of the most popular ones are always rap. Also, always Flo G. He seems to be fucking murdering. So let's give this a watch. Maybe we should react to We the Best, right? Have we checked that out? I don't know. Let's give this a watch. Uh-huh. Yeah, Flo's made a lot of money at this point, I would hope. Them Dayz. Sitwasyon. Ah, man. I think I really have to actually seriously give it a go. Like, because there is so many aspects of Tagalog that I think really aid rap. And I have never actually tried. Obviously, Ballet, that's why, I have so much respect for her. But it's like she's actually tried to, like, cover, songs in Tagalog. And they've done, people seem to appreciate them. And now she's even done it live in front of live crowds. And I think, like, yeah, I think I should actually take that challenge seriously because it would be such an interesting fusion, both that and Spanish. And I don't see anyone else doing it. So I was hoping someone better could do it, but what the fuck? Jesus. You gotta love these guys, dude. I don't know why people wear those things, man. I know it's grills and shit, but it's like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, their level of comfort, it's so apparent. They're so used to performing live. The only way this looks like this, which is so effortless and it's so easy and kind of things just kind of roll off their tongue and they're just actually able to enjoy the moment, is because you have a metric fuck ton of reps behind you, and they do this all the time, every day. This is the way they live. So it's very admirable. And moments like this, they're not, especially in the rap scene, you know, they are rare for you to have a really good performance in this sense, both vocally, that sounded something that you're quite pleased with, and that then it performs sort of numbers-wise. But it only comes due to the repetitions of the past. I'm not greedy, I'm leaving a trace. Nice. Good shit. And they seems to be just nice, decent lads. From what we hear, I mean, I've never met any of them. We've never had a chance to sit down and speak to any of them. I guess from Expert Talent, I guess just John. And John, he's such a unique and interesting person that, yeah, I wouldn't want to say like, oh, maybe he's a bit like that, because I think John is quite a unique lad. He wears his heart in his sleeve, but he's also kind of, he's living life and he's learning and he's writing all his experiences, and he's able to look at perspectives from different. Able to look at stories from different perspectives, write about them. He's a special kid. He's a special lad. Let's check out once more. How the fuck do you say his name? Pinoy rapper and R&B act, JRLDM. I think we checked this out in a podcast once. Like, how do you say his name? People are saying I can listen to this all day. Good shit. Go on, kid. Show us what you got. Things done very well for him, right? Yeah, 1 million plus. He's in the 1 million club, yeah? So a bit different from him. What the fuck? Whoever comment said that I can listen to this all day, bro, you're so right. This guy can sing like this? Adding that to the playlist. Para sa sarili. Rapta bla la 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 la. What banging! Everyone says that. Sarili ko. What does that mean? Sarili ko. Tagalog. Sarili. What the fuck? Sarili means self, self's own, self-ego. What the fuck? That could literally mean anything else. Pia is just fooling herself for thinking that Marlon loves her. dinataya lang ni Pia ang sarili sa pag-iisip na mahal siya. Neet, pangarap ko ang ibigin kang hanggang dito na lang. I love it when the witch bus is like this. It's rainy and this is also such a daunting environment to perform in, man. Not easy. The audio for the performer is so amplified; they can hear everything, and it can be so daunting if this isn't your bread and butter, you know. Woo! La la. What a banging song! La la ba da. He's taking risk with the harmony. Ba 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 da la da la ba. I would love to see this live. I would love for him to do this live, completely, and actually bring out those musicians. Maybe he can do it like in a maybe a bit more jazzy style. It would be banging. What an absolute legend, this guy. He says his full-length album Mood Swing takes a deep dive into confronting one's inner saboteur. Does anyone know how the hell you say this word? Saboteur. What the? I want to check out his album. I like him a lot. Pronunciation. This guy's teaching me English.
Saboteur.
Oh, that's when what the fuck is the word? You sabotage yourself. There you go. Well done. Jesus. I want to check out his full album. Let me go to YouTube Music. What the hell is this? Mood Swings. Let me search up JRLDM Mood Swings. I think I spelled his thing wrong. I don't know how to spell it, dude. Mood Swing. We barely do this, actually. I press that one because it's the explicit one. Oh, what a lad. It's got a collaboration with Glock 9. Holy shit, I've just found my new favorite artist. For you. So that coming. They say for you. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, spam the shit out of him. Tell him I like him. What a nice lad. What a nice sounding song. I'm going to open the stream with this. We stream every Friday, by the way, guys. Right before the podcast gets published. As a matter of fact, by the time this podcast has been on, you probably had already been to the stream. So spam in the comments. Stream gang. Not quite as long podcast as usual. Obviously, I mean, Bale's trying her best to be here with me. But she is a little bit tired. And by the way, in case you're wondering what actually happened, this was an injury from the past. She has mentioned it in previous videos before where she injured her back dancing, performing arts, theater, all that shit. And she had been recovering. She obviously had to stop dancing at a high level because her back couldn't do it. She, like, discs get swollen and stuff like that. Kind of very serious stuff. We never talk about it because it's quite worrying. But she's slowly recovering. It's hard, obviously, to see her like this. And no brother wants to see a sister like that. But she's hanging in there. She's a strong kid. So we will be back together as soon as we possibly can. There will be plenty of content still available. We will be taking probably a little bit of a holiday for a few days, because of Christmas and all that shit. But I think content will still be available for you guys, so everyone can enjoy your daily dose of Feature Friday. Yeah. And apart from that, I have to say it's been an incredible year. Probably one of the best years that we've ever had. Definitely the best year we've had on YouTube. Incredible events. We got to perform in front of some of you guys, some of the subscribers. We got to go to so many concerts, review them, which is quite a privilege, and get invited to them, which is obviously ridiculous. We just people in some couch. I guess our past helps us a lot because of the whole music stuff and the knowledge we've been able to garner. Dude, this guy's unreal. I love this guy. But yeah, do send your best wishes possible to Waleska. So hopefully all those prayers and all that energy helps her get better faster. We will be back as normal probably, yeah, I mean, as soon as we possibly can. I know pretty much this month is basically over. It's like Christmas is like next week, which is mental. And we're preparing for all of that so everyone can kind of have videos and stuff like that. Apart from that, there won't be any more Feature Friday Pluses this year. I think that'll be it for now. January will start back up again. We have some guests loaded up from all over the world for the first time because obviously we've enjoyed so much speaking to so many Filipino artists and like K-pop idols, some artists from Japan. I think next year it's time to keep doing that, but also dive into other parts of the world in terms of industries. We've had our first Indian artist, Jubin, who's, it's a fucking ginormous deal on the channel, and I want to keep doing that as well with the Indian music industry. Pakistan, Nepal. I think we're probably going to watch our first Nepalese concert in Feb. Bale wants to watch some guy called Sajan Raj Vadia, who's like her favorite artist from Nepal that we've discovered on the channel. Let us know if any of your favorite Filipino artists are going to come to London. We'll be more than happy to. I hope Moira de la Torre makes it to England. I don't know if she's announced it. Wherever she goes, I will make the arrangements. I'd love to see that woman perform live. And aside from that, guys, thank you so much for spending, I know, a bit of a shorter podcast, but I hope at least you enjoyed it, and adios. What a lad.